Hey guys, I had a request on how to hit a fade with channel lock. Okay, as you know, channel lock is designed to be a golf swing that's inside to out that promotes a little soft draw. It's an anti-slice golf swing. It's an anti-hook golf swing. And that's all made possible by the rear ball position and the inside to out attack. Now, if I want the ball to have excessive curve on the ball, what I do is I move the ball up in my stance, and that will guarantee you have a bunch of movement on the golf ball if you do that. If I move it up in my stance, I want to hit a big hook around something, say I'm in trouble in the woods, I will move the ball up in my stance and make my same channel lock golf swing, and I can hit a big sling and hook. Same way if I need to hit a big sling and fade or big slice around something, I'll move it up in my stance and have the face open and make my channel lock golf swing, and I can make the golf ball curve that much. Now, this particular shot is a fade. It's a controlled fade, and it's only going to fade, keep in mind, it only fade probably 5 to 10 foot, which would be really good for a back right pin placement for me, being right-handed. And let me show you what I'm doing. Okay, I'm using all the same protocols with channel lock. The only difference is I have my hand slightly forward a little bit more, which opens the face, and my release, instead of releasing it thumbs down, I'm going to release it pinky up. Okay, pinky up. The back of my left hand, lead hand, is facing up to the sky, and I'm just going to have that type of release through the ball, and I'll hit a nice little soft fade. Okay, demonstrate. Hands a little forward, pinky up on the release. That was a beautiful little cut shot. That would play all day. I could get back to that back right pin placement. Hopefully that showed up on the ball flight. That cut probably 10 foot. Pinky up release here. All right, start over. Pinky up release. Beautiful little cut shot right there. That's why, you know, on this channel, we always, like with channel lock, from day one, we always try to show what we're doing and show ball flight that we're doing it. It'd be easy just to say, okay, I'm hitting a fade, but that's why we're trying to show you ball flight like this, to just show you can hit a fade with channel lock. Okay, we're back indoors talking about the channel lock fade. Okay. I just wanted to do a little demonstration on that, show you that you can hit a fade with channel lock. And it's nice to have that shot in the bag, but what I want you guys to understand is channel lock is not made to be a left to right golf swing for a right-handed player. Okay. So people that are new to the game, new to learning channel lock, it's probably not the best video for you, but some of you guys are a little bit more advanced, that have a really good grasp on their channel lock swing, and they're seeing a consistent ball flight. This is just another shot you can have in your bag that help you hit that fade when you need it. I'll tell you this, there's not many times that I use this golf shot in a round. Now, if I have a back right pin placement, and I'm in an aggressive mood and I'm trying to hit it right at the flag, sometimes I'll break this shot out and I'll hit it. I'll hit it's a little push cut is what it is. If I have a fairway that runs like a dog leg, left to right, and I don't want to hit it through the fairway with my draw, then I'll break this shot out and I'll hit a little cut shot. So I think it's a little bit more of an advanced shot, and it's kind of counterintuitive to what we're trying to do with a channel lock golf swing. But for some of you guys that want to know it, and I've had some people ask me about it, so I'm going to show you. All right, the big thing is the release. Okay, JH taught us about the pinky up. What that does, the top of my hand starts facing towards the sky, the palm is down, and that allows you to keep that face open through the hidden area, and that assures you're not going to turn the ball over, and you're more likely to hit a left or right shot doing that. But I take it a step further, and I'm going to show you how to do this. Okay, now with my golf swing, if any of y'all have ever noticed, if you take it from the club head through the shaft, through my arm, through the back of my shoulder, there's a straight line. I don't have any type of this in my golf swing. Okay, I have the ulnar deviation where my hands are like this. It's a straight line. I swing it on that line, on the takeaway and on the through swing. You can call it a one plane swing or whatever you want to call it. I wouldn't know the terminology and really don't care. That's just how I swing the golf club. And the geometry of channel lock is ideal for that. If you have the connection with your elbow, you're going to swing on that plane. Okay, it happens automatically. So you have a really big advantage of having the club on plane. But if I want to hit a fade, and some of you guys that hit slices with trying to do channel lock and stuff, instead of being on that plane, you're coming over that swing plane there. Okay, you're coming this way. If you have an open face and you hit it, you're going to hit a slice. If you have a closed face when you hit it, you can hit a pull hook. So just understanding that, it could be a benefit to you. Now, I intentionally try to be a little bit above the plane when I try to hit a fade. That is a dangerous golf shot for a lot of people. And it can even be dangerous for me, but I've got enough practice in that I've learned how to hit this shot, and I feel fairly confident with it. So how do I do that? How do I get this club above the plane slightly? Okay, sounds counterintuitive, but this is how I do it. It's all done on my takeaway, okay? My typical takeaway would be in line, like this. Well, the club works more down the line, just slightly, okay? Instead of continuing that way back here where I would have the separation, I just start it more down the line, but as soon as I start feeling my elbow come off my side, the club just flips up, okay? That gives me a slightly more steeper golf swing. And from there, I just make my same channel lock golf swing. I'm trying to swing inside to out. And for me, it produces just a little baby fade on the ball. So that might be something you experiment with. You know, like I said, it's not a good idea with channel lock to have a more down the line golf swing, because it brings in all kind of issues with channel lock. But if you're more advanced and you have a good grasp on it, you can hit this shot by doing that. And I still keep my elbow to my side, but as soon as I get so far in my backswing, when I start feeling it come off, I just flip it up, okay? Swing inside to out. I'm just slightly, if you notice on the downswing, instead of being straight in line with all this, it's just slightly above it, ever so slightly. Doing that along with the release will produce a beautiful little baby fade. And so I hope that, you know, answers some of the questions people had about hitting a fade. And that's how I do it, and something you might try.